Hey, David.
You're
We're on
red.
the internet.
Kind of.
Sort of.
It's
Red.
on there.
It's red.
It's red, but
It's still red.
yellow, red.
It's probably because I'm uploading another episode. Anyways.
Why would you be doing that now? We're on the internet.
Hello,
Listen
welcome to
up.
Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your game master for Star Trek Adventures.
Does that mean we're stuttering?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
We'll be okay.
Why do you interrupt them?
Because he likes to do that. Don't we all? Oh yeah, I gotta get your points out here. Nothing happening yet, but your tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta get my tokens out.
I gotta make sure I add to those.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
Okay, Maltz. Tell us what happened last night.
Okay.
Yes, for point of determination.
So, for
The episode name.
move and counter move.
Thank you.
After all this, I'm just going to erase it. We went to the planet Rockhaven.
Mm-hmm.
We were sent there by the High Council in order to obtain the dilithium that was rumored to be on this planet. It was located in a section that is equidistant, or it's neutral to Romulans, Klingons, and Federation.
The planet.
The triangle.
Yes.
The triangle, yeah.
Yeah.
So when we went there, not only did we discover, of course, the Federation and Romulans there, but also Cardassians and Ferengi. We tried to befriend the citizens there, saying, "Oh, we're just here for shore leave. We're here to have a good time."
They saw right through us.
We look scary to them, to be
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's D&D. Yeah.
That's D&D. That's the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
He's showing
Pay
his
no
lucky
attention to the
shirt.
man behind the curtain.
Okay.
Anyways, so,
Round it up.
right, yeah.
There we go. We're not upside down.
Ships are upside down.
Okay.
Okay.
Space has no upside down.
Well, clearly there is, because ships always try to encounter each other at the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
On the same axis.
There were
Yes,
some
yes.
that didn't, but it's pretty rare.
They were just being silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Borg sometimes are upside down.
Yeah.
The boards are square, man. You can't cubes. You can't tell what they
It's
are.
hit to
They're
be
a ball.
square. But anyways.
Or spheres.
Mm-hmm.
So, eventually we were able to convince the Ferengi to make a deal with a previous planet that we had been to. Was it Horvat?
No, the previous man, Barack.
That we have been to okay, Baruch. That had the other
Yes,
lithium.
yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
there, okay.
Had another Russian name.
And
Whatever.
we also told the captain, hey, message them to tell them, hey, the Ferengi are coming up. Then we decided to deal with the Federation. They suggested they don't want us to deal with this the Klingon way, even though we really, really wanted to, in order to try to strike bargains. Ultimately, we were able to convince the Romulans to only take 20% of the dilithium here, and we would take 30%. The Federation would take 30%, and the rest of it would be left to the natives, pretty much, for them to be able to, be trained. They're trained on how to use the stuff, so they can actually, empower themselves. Yeah. And then we also convinced the Cardassians that, hey, you are literally surrounded by 3 potential enemies, 2 of which are already enemies. Romulans you already messed over as well. So you really have no opportunity to take anything from this planet. There's so even what little they've been able to find is low grade, and there might be something better down below, or further down, but it's going to take a lot more digging and pretty much destruction of the city or the villages that are here. So unless the Federation will be able to fix it, we'll probably be able to get to it safely, but it would take time, and obviously the Cardassians are into that. So eventually we were able to convince them to just get out of here.
They threatened us with the Dominion, but
It's like, well, the Dominion are here. You're here. Yeah, just get out. And we did make some snide remarks to the Romulans because they're all 3 layers.
Oh.
Even still, we decided, okay, well, the Federation will try to keep them honest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that this is supposed to be set in the original series, and they're talking about Ferengi, which were not introduced until next gen.
Well, they're in Enterprise for 1 or 2
Yeah,
episodes.
but they never saw any of them in original series.
True.
You know? I mean,
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they told High Command what happened, and they said they were disappointed that we didn't get the whole thing, and they're also further disappointed that Romulans got anything out of it. But we did make the point that, okay, it's not that great, there's not really that much here,
Yeah.
and we did get more than Romulans. So, yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
So, then we left.
mm-hmm.
And then you...
More the point of determining.
Yeah.
So now I have 2 total.
Yes, 2 total. The rest you have 1.
And you remind me of the good time to use it.
Right, so yeah, otherwise they had mentioned in the previous mission to use Cardassians instead of Orions.
Hmm.
And in this book, this one they mentioned use Romulans instead of Orions.
Okay. So it's different aspects of the Orions.
I don't know. It just says the
They just never made
appropriate
Orions.
stats because they did not put Orions in here, which is another thing. This episode 6, it's called The Great Gorn Gaffe. And we've had a little bit of issue just before starting our adventure here. There's no stats for Gorn. And there's like stats in the Beta Quadrant book, but if you're going to mention a particular race and not have an alternative like they have all these other missions, have like, you know, similar stats to something else, and just say throw that in there, this is...
Or even the stats for the race you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
if you're
a
gonna-
page. One
if you're gonna
page for
have
one
a
race.
thing called
Yeah.
Gorn, put Gorn in here. They say
Yeah.
they're supposed to be attacked by Gorn. Well, I don't know.
I go on.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers right off the bat here, which is why I have another
Uh-huh.
PDF up here looking at ship combat because we have
We
not
want to
done
fight the
that.
Tribbles.
No, I've already made a mission fighting Tribbles. In any case, the Great Gorn Gaffe. Opening log from Surgeon's personal log.
So me?
Well, you're the main doctor doesn't mean you're a surgeon. You have staff that cut people open. 'Cause that's what surgeons do.
Yeah.
Yes. So finally, the Empire has lost enough warriors in the Gorn border region. Now we go stand guard over some nearly depleted dilithium mine. It is perhaps only a political move, but things are never simple in this region. I will keep my tick-tock sharp and prepare for wounded. So you receive a distress call from Overseer Lahov, L''HOV. He operates several small dilithium mines just outside Klingon space. And that they are being threatened by Gorn. And it doesn't even say which particular planet. It just says a series of mines along the edge of the Klingon border, which is funny.
One
how
less thing for us to remember, yeah.
literally everything
Yeah.
has been along the edge of the border. It's like, can't we do something further in Klingon space? It's not like we have to go,
Yeah.
or even across. I mean, if we're going to go to the Federation for something, you know,
Can we just deal with something other than dilithium mines?
that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Okay.
It's the third mission in a row with dilithium mines, and hopefully,
Well, maybe this will be different. There's the non-existent Gorn, and there's.
oh yeah, it's great. It's great. You're gonna need a flying check, pilot check.
Flying, Chuck.
Okay.
You just check at the fly.
Yeah, I know you have it written down, so it's good.
Oh yeah, I should have it.
And it's a difficulty
Yeah.
0 to at least get you some momentum before you get
Okay.
shot at. But you know, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you,
okay.
sir.
Film is control and con. Oh yeah.
Engines and con for the ship.
Yeah, Joel got 10, so yeah, you go right ahead.
15 for me. Ah! Oh my gosh! Got one good one. I got 2 good ones.
Engines, con, not on the ship.
Okay, I got 2. So, 2 more.
Eventually. It's your design.
Yes, yes.
Get too excited.
Watch out, I have a disruptor here, and I'll disrupt you.
You're the one that disrupted him in the introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Now you need to fill these with metal.
Yeah.
Smelt some
Yeah.
lead and, well, they may not survive. but-
Yeah, right.
Lead melts a little bit below them. But anyway,
I got the lead at home and the meat
I
smelted.
got lead.
Okay, we don't need to get the lead out, okay?
All right. So.
We arrive.
We arrive.
Well, did you?
What?
How
We've
many?
got 2
Is it two
successes.
So you already marked up the 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we got 2.
All right. You are fired upon.
Darn.
Did we see the ship?
As soon as you drop out of warp, they are in orbit and firing at you.
Shields up.
I assume your shields are up at all times.
Yes.
Do you warp with shields? Anyway.
I'm sure.
Okay.
We're also a Klingon ship. We assume everybody wants to attack us.
That's right.
Ooh, in hindsight, maybe we should have put on a cloak and then gone to warp.
Oh, can we cloak? Warp and cloak?
Oh.
Oh, what? Oh? Did you roll a 1?
No.
What? Okay.
Let's see, do we have to roll a shield?
Okay, so now let's go back to the other one. If it was successful, so okay.
How close did we get? Close, medium, far.
Medium.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we know what kind of weapons we can use?
Yes.
Take 10.
10?
Yes.
We have some resistance here.
Yes.
Yep.
What is your resistance?
4.
4. So you take 6 to your shields. As they fired a disruptor array.
Our disruptors are close range only.
Disruptor array is medium range.
Ah, okay. Disruptor array as opposed to
Yes.
just plain disruptors.
So we have to
Yes.
shoot photon torpedoes.
We can use phase banks.
Okay.
So, from what I've seen here, that is their opening move is to fire their weapon. In order to fire your ship's weapons, you can do control security assisted by the ship's weapons security. The
Right.
base difficulty is 2 for energy weapons and 3 for torpedoes, and is adjusted by the range, targeting a specific system, and any environmental conditions. So if you're firing at the range of your weapon,
I have 13 in that. Who has better control and security?
I have
It's much
15.
him.
Okay.
But I want to see what this. What page are you on?
page 198 is ship stuff. Also includes if you want to open hailing frequencies, or damage report, or power management, regenerating shields.
Shields is 198.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of it's mine.
Minor actions are short actions that you take that don't count as a task and don't require dice to be rolled. You can take 1 minor action per turn, take any number of additional minor actions by spending 1 momentum per minor action. So you can move, prepare, or restore.
Move is a minor action.
Moving to any other station on the bridge or at any location on the ship.
Oh, okay.
So actually moving the ship is an action.
Uh-huh.
You can prepare or set up a task. Some tasks require this minor action before the task can be attempted. Or restore. If a system suffers the impact effect from a breach, you make minor repairs and adjustments needed to restore the system to use.
It's a minor action to get from one point of the ship to the other?
Yes.
Wow. Tell Jordy that.
Especially when
He
the
beams over.
well, when all like the breach doors close and he has to
Yeah.
roll under it like fancy, like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones style, like go, come on, move, whee!
Okay.
We have a viewer. Hello, viewer.
Whoa.
That's nice.
So you can
Okay.
attempt one
It's not me
task
this time.
during your turn. You can attempt a second task in your turn by spending determination, spending 2 momentum after your first successful task, or if you are the subject of a direct task. Which I'm
Well,
not
I'm assuming we want to shoot.
assuming, yes.
Attack pattern or just attack?
Like I said, firing your weapon depends on which one it is, you know.
So it's control and security.
Assisted by the ship's weapon
Weapons
security. Yes.
So a 15 on the ship. A 15 for me.
So I wouldn't be able to assist you on this, would I?
Because currently you're at medium range. Do you have any weapons good for medium range?
We have medium, long, and short. Or
Okay.
close.
Mm-hmm.
So the phaser banks will work. Difficulty 2. Let's use power 3 on them to give us the most damage possible. Difficulty 2, versatility 2, which means we can generate some momentum using these things and hopefully turn that into.
Oh yeah, because I guess the ship suffering damage is after the shields have been dropped. So even though you got 6 after the reduction, it doesn't count as a breach.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So do we randomly roll which part of a breach then, or?
No, it's not a breach because
Oh.
it didn't hit past your shields.
Oh, okay. So once the shields are down, then we get breaches.
Yes. Then the whole ship just gets blown up and the whole can't
Then
be
we
Alright.
put our pants back on.
Yeah.
So if this is
Breaches.
successful,
Yes.
these weapons give 2 bonus momentum, not more momentum.
Okay.
Can you use the bonus momentum to increase the damage?
Yes, that's pretty much all you can use it for, so I don't know why it just doesn't say
Yeah.
2 extra damage. But oh man, that is 1 off. 1, 2, 3. So that hit was difficulty 2.
Yes.
So that's 1 over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 over. So 14 dice of damage.
Ooh.
How many do you have over there?
I got 8. I can do it.
He's
1,
got fancy Klingon dice.
2,
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay. Resistance.
It's futile.
Yeah.
Postal. You said
7. 10.
10.
Yes.
That was barely a scratch. Not even.
Eep.
Rather.
Mm-hmm. They fire back.
Like, if that was one of our best shots we could have done. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
maximizing how many dice you could use.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We might need to.
Strategize.
Spend
Yeah.
Oh.
Do something other than fire at them.
Evasive action?
Yeah, you might want to come up with something on the helm to do.
Well, evasive action, it increases the difficulty by 1. It's only a difficulty of 1. Control con. Yeah, that's good for me.
Well, they missed this time.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Okay.
All right.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Do something for our helm.
Evasive action?
Can you put us in a better position to attack?
Well, we can do attack pattern, which reduces our attack difficulty.
If you're at the
by
helm,
Yeah.
unless otherwise described as control con, difficulty of 0, assisted by the ship's engines con. So
Yeah.
you can use the ship's thruster to adjust position, moving anywhere within medium range. You can, with 1 power, you can engage the ship's impulse to move anywhere within long range. And 1 power per zone moved, you can use the ship's warp drive to move 2 or more zones. Evasive action is daring plus con, difficulty of 1, assisted by the ship's structure plus con. If
Okay.
successful until your next turn, all attacks targeting the ship and all attacks made by your ship increase in difficulty by 1. So it makes it more difficult for both of you.
Well, this says evasive action is control plus con. You said daring.
Yeah,
This one
page
attack.
197.
Well, I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
This is-
Yes, they must have changed it since then.
Well, maybe this
Well,
is for the
Starfleet,
Federation.
the Federation.
Well, why would the Federation use a different thing?
I don't
It should
know.
literally be the same action, the same.
Well, attack pattern is daring plus con.
Yes, attack pattern is daring plus con.
Let's do ramming speed. Oh, we're not close enough. You have to get
He
closer.
was saying the first
Let's
one
get
though
close.
was the evasive though.
Ramming speed is a vessel within long range and move towards them at
Long
full
range?
speed. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
So like a Minotaur, he has to be able to able to
Yeah.
run at least 20 feet
Because you're at
in order
medium,
to do his ram attack.
you're at medium range right now, so
Yeah.
if you want to build up some momentum, you could just do a simple maneuver into close range.
Our disruptors do a lot more damage.
So do theirs, yes.
Uh-huh.
They can actually manage to hit you, yes.
Yeah, they already have.
Yes.
Yeah, but they didn't they just weakened their shields.
Yeah.
And that was enough.
Uh-huh.
You can choose to scan for weakness. That's a control plus science, difficulty of 1, assisted by the ship's sensors and security.
I got 11 on that.
I've got 14. So we do that? Scan for weakness?
Hold on.
What?
When you
That's
turn,
a minor action? Or what?
you can take 1 minor action
Yeah.
and attempt 1 task.
We can spend a momentum to do another action.
You know, minor.
That's just going from station to station.
Oh, yeah.
Or preparing. It's like your actions within the ship, not the ship
Well, it
itself.
says you can
Okay.
take 1 minor action and attempt 1 task.
Yes.
Starship tasks are shooting and things.
Yeah.
Sensors?
So right now you're trying to determine your starship task.
Right.
One of you is still on tactical. One of you must be on helm.
Uh-huh.
And one of you is either on, like, sensors or communications or something else. There's only so many.
He's
of
down
these.
at the bar. Nobody's in sick bay.
Anyway.
Not yet.
He's at the tard pit.
Assuming as an engineer you'd be in, like, internal systems, like damage
Yeah.
control or something else, but I guess, that's not an issue yet. Not knowing exactly where all the stations are, at least on a
Yeah.
Klingon ship, at least there were some actions on the Enterprise, or at least on Federation ships,
Yeah.
you could all take from the bridge. You wouldn't have to go down to engineering to deal with a lot of those
Well, I think
things.
Klingons do the same thing. They
Mm-hmm.
pull it.
But whatever station you declare yourself on, you can take a minor action to move to another one if
Yeah.
something else needs to be done.
Okay. Well, initially I was at the helm, so I'm still pulling out.
So,
But either
since
way.
tactical's already gone, is helm going, or is something else
So-
going? Are you using sense? Because you haven't really declared where you were.
If
gonna
we're
use-
swapping tactical, does that mean they shouldn't have gotten a second attack?
Hmm.
But we should have gotten the second attack?
No,
Well,
but they
they missed-
should not have.
They should
Oh.
not have, I suppose so. I'm not exactly sure.
Or else that just means it turns into a slugfest with security rolling if you're trying to knock them out before they do.
Exactly, because I'm not really certain.
Because logically, each of us should be able to do a thing
Yeah.
Starship
on the ship
order,
at
each
the same
character
time
involved in the
So that
Starship
means we
combat
before the
scene.
other ship is
Hold
doing.
on. What,
Yeah.
what were you saying?
It's on page 194. Each character involved in the Starship combat scene, from the commanding officer and their bridge crew to engineers and ship's doctors, each take a turn in each round. NPC starships take a number of turns equal to their scale,
Scale.
There
So
we
the big
with
scale.
each character controlling a different aspect of the ship's operation. Teamwork and the order in which you take your turn is incredibly important. A successful attack pattern maneuver from the helm officer lines up a shot for the tactical officer, and it means nothing if the engineering officer on the bridge doesn't decloak the ship in time.
So that means they'd have an attack and can do whatever they can do.
Yes.
Whatever their scale is.
Yes.
We each have something in the same turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
So we could have been doing attack pattern and reducing the difficulty, and you could have been
Yes.
doing the attack.
Well, we can just recognize that to say that, okay, their missed attack
Yeah.
was going to be
Yeah, no-
what happens after.
It
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
hurt us either way. So,
Yeah.
Right.
guys, do something before I shoot.
Okay, do you want to line up for attack pattern so we can reduce the difficulty?
We already did the attack, and it's
But it's-
success.
No, we shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They shot.
they shot. Well,
Now
first
it's
they
back.
shot us, but yeah.
Right, but now it's back on us.
Okay.
Okay.
I will assist you in your attack. If assisting with an attack, assist direct other. If the attack hits, gain an extra 2 bonus momentum.
All right,
Okay, and I can do attack pattern.
that works.
Okay, so I have a 14 during a con.
And what is it assisted by on the ship?
Weapons and con.
Weapons in con.
That's what it says.
All right.
Unless they change it.
No, weapons and cons on here.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
success on the ship.
2 successes.
3, what's the difficulty?
2.
Okay. So what does that give us?
Should give us a moment. It says 1 minute. Minimum 1 difficulty. It reduces the difficulty by 1
And then it,
of an attack.
so difficulty 2 reduces my difficulty by 1.
Right.
And it gives us 1 momentum from having 3 successes.
Right.
Okay. This is getting more complicated, but I think we're going to get through this.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So, now you're
So
gonna-
yours added 2 bonus momentum
If your attack hits, yeah.
if the attack hits. We're still at medium range,
Mhm.
so we're using phaser banks.
Mhm.
This is for the ship. This is for me. They're both at 15. Do we want to buy more? It can be with momentum, not.
Oh, okay.
Let's buy one more die
Let's buy one more, sure.
Okay.
for the ship. Me. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, we need to.
I know the feeling of those. That was
Yeah.
pretty much what I rolled last time. It's like, it's not a complication,
We need
but it ain't
to
gonna succeed.
Roll. So we need damage.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. So 3, which is 1 more bonus momentum to, or 1 momentum. You're 2. That's adding 5.
Mm.
And if we're using the full power, that's 16 damage. 16 dice.
Oh. You only had 14 last time?
Yes.
Or 15?
14.
Okay.
And we are down to 9 power.
Good thing we got that extra reactor in there.
It's a big ship.
So roll my dice pool, my collection of dice twice. If we get any closer, we can use vicious, but we lose that bonus
Mm.
damage.
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
So we don't have effects aren't doing anything, or what?
No, the phaser banks don't.
No
They have
effects.
versatility 2, which just adds additional damage.
Oh.
The vicious is on the disruptor cannon.
When the versatility adds damage.
Nice.
Versatility's just blanket, have 2 extra damage.
Oh.
Nice
Well-
hit, but their shields are still up.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now for all their minor actions, you have fun.
Yeah.
The attack roll.
If you need us to try and find things for you, we can while you're doing that.
Well, because it's a scale of 6 on this ship.
It's a big
Six?
Yes.
That's
At
the
least
biggest
they
ship
only
ever.
have 1 guy at weapons.
Yeah, they could do. Does that mean they could like move and attack in the same turn, or because there's like 1 starship action, right?
Well, they get.
No, 1 action per
Per thing.
scale.
Okay, so they can fire a lot.
No, they only have one person
One
at
at fire, yeah.
tactical.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can see over here they can. Oh, this is insane. They can do so many things.
Yes, you can do one for each position, up to the number of scale.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see.
We're fighting a much bigger ship, guys.
Yes, rather.
It's the size of the Enterprise. For
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
show me ships. Show me ships.
Because I believe it's the correct boat.
Oh.
Well, normally people say we're going to need a bigger boat, but really it's not the guy's boat that he's just talking about. He actually says
Yeah.
you're going to need a bigger boat.
They open hailing frequencies.
Wow. Hail.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Stand down, your attack of our outpost.
We just got here.
Started.
You attacked us.
Because we're defending this outpost from Klingon attacks.
You shot first.
There were other cloaked vessels that fired upon us.
They're not with us.
They were Klingon.
Yes.
Explain yourselves.
Are you
We
sure?
got a distress call.
They were cloaked vessels? How do you know they're Klingon?
They uncloaked to fire at us.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's where you saw they were playing last game. We're answering a distress call from a mining facility here.
Yes, we're defending it from Klingons.
But it's our mining facility. Lahove.
Alright, okay. Reason command. Difficulty of 2.
Okay, 13. Not bad. Not average.
Needs assistant man? That wouldn't be good for me.
I'm going to use our last momentum to reroll this one.
All right.
2 successes.
You gather that not only did Klingons fire, these Klingon vessels fired on their scout on their not scout ship, but big,
Yeah, bigger than
yeah,
that.
big, bigger than that. Yes,
Okay.
there were other unknown assailants on the planet that caused a cave-in of miners, Gorn miners.
Wow.
Oh, is this a situation where, like, in Klingons are using Gorn as slaves?
Yeah,
Okay.
Hmm.
and they're tired of it.
Were we aware of that?
No,
Oh.
they brought in this ship to fight back. They're done with mining for Klingons. They're like, if you're here to free those who have been trapped in the mines, they'll let you beam down and try to help search the tunnels, and but they're tired of continued attacks. They're willing to stand down if you're not with whoever fired upon them.
We're here answering a distress call. What specifically does the distress call say?
Overseer Lahov
Uh-huh.
operates several small lithium mines just outside Klingon space, has drawn the High Council's attention. The safety of these mines is now threatened by Gorn.
Okay.
So from the Klingons' perspective, the Gorn are taking more than they deserve. From the Gorn's perspective, the Klingon are oppressing them and putting them through too much and actually, causing cave-ins. And it's like,
Ah.
Just for perspective, a scale ship is Galaxy class.
Yeah.
yeah, they're very easily capable at this point
Obliterating
of
us.
obliterating you, and they're giving you this chance.
Uh-huh.
Stop your attack and save our people.
fine. You must agree.
Do we detect any other cloaked ships around us presently?
No.
Okay. So they scared off them. Okay.
But yeah, I guess the Klingons came in, fired a few shots, beamed some people down, and left because they knew they couldn't stand a chance against the city.
Okay.
I was looking at a board ship of scale 13.
Yeah.
They have more cube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense considering the scale they showed that
Yes.
just
Yes. Yes.
Good luck jamming that.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, it'd be like a board campaign. You're all been assimilated, and
I love how you think we'd automatically lose.
yeah.
How are you becoming bored and losing though?
You want to be assimilated. At this point, you'd be like, last word for the high.
Those personal shields didn't work against melee weapons. As long as I'm awake, I think I could keep going. The threat's going to be through the roof.
Or you could be like Star Trek Borg and still maintain your individuality. Remember that game?
No.
It was a full motion video game for PC and Mac where Q brought this guy back to Wolf 359.
Really? No,
Yeah, they used all the
that.
same sets and characters and stuff from the show.
Oh.
They made this really low res because it was on like 4 CDs or something.
Uh-huh.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots of ways to die though.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Because choose your own adventure kind of thing. Which path you want to take? They filmed every outcome.
That's cool.
It was pretty well done. They had one for Started Klingon as well, which I was trying to review before starting this up, but it doesn't really directly involve anything going on here. It's like they had Gowron back in that one, all the official actors for various famous Klingons. They're like,
Nice.
The board,
At least for next generation.
the
Yeah.
board sphere is only 7.
Yes. Only.
Yeah. Okay.
In any case.
So they offer for you to beam
Yes,
down.
we agree. I mean, clearly,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
if anything, our people need to be rescued from there too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So the chief miner is named Korvath. That they need help rescuing miners lost in the damaged tunnels.
Well, of course, they're small, so they can fit in smaller tunnels. So it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Those are miners.
You want me to take that determination point away? Because I can't.
You should feel fortunate it took me that long to decide to finally make
Yeah.
minor joke.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Should we transport down, I guess, then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so we roll for transport or something.
Yes.
Something crazy like that. Alright. Transporters. Control and engineering. Mm. 16. You're gonna assist or?
Oh, so sure.
You're beaming down.
I guess so, yeah.
With difficulty 2 because of not
I do not succeed.
I got 1 success, but guess I have to roll one.
spend no momentum.
Yeah,
Do
we are
reroll?
momentum. We're at that threat.
Oh dear. Add threat.
Yeah, threat.
Add 1 threat. Reroll.
Okay, that's actually 2. So we should get a momentum. Cause
You
I
mean
got
3?
transporters and that's
No, he needed. Yeah. So
yeah,
total
well,
3.
I got
right?
total 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so
mean,
you get
yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Beaming down.
Beaming down.
By that threat.
We had to use a threat, but we ended up getting momentum in the end. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, you're supposed to like do other things like lower shields and stuff as well, but it's like at this point you're kind of thinking.
Oh, lowering shield is easy.
Been allowed to.
Lowering shield is 0.
Yeah.
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 Why are they calling me? Knock yourself.
Shield.
What
You
can
beam
see?
down. You meet with Chief Miner Korvad. Says you
Hi
know,
there.
gotta go through and help. Dig through the cave in, and I'm not exactly sure what kind of roles they expect for that. Probably like
Fitness.
fitness and
Engineering.
Yeah, fitness and engineering. Hey, difficulty of 2.
I got 11.
I'd say a 14.
And the engineer makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. One success.
Who's assisting?
Who's assisting?
Fitness engineering.
Fitness engineering? I got a 12.
I got 11.
Oh, okay.
Did we have...
No.
Well, not a complication.
Okay. Well, we didn't succeed on it.
No.
You want to try it? Just for the hell of it?
Basically, you're not able to make any progress through the
Yeah.
rubble.
No.
I got 13 now.
Okay. That's some tough rubble,
Mm-hmm.
Barney.
Rubble.
There are some people that they have already rescued that are in their
Klingons or Gorn?
both.
Okay.
There were at least some of the mine being excavated and some of them being removed, but they're in the infirmary. So they could use some help
Okay.
healing them. Yeah.
I'll definitely go to the infirmary.
Daring medicine, difficulty of 1.
I could assist with a 13. Can you assist?
Oh,
Daring.
I got 14.
let's see. I got real low on medicine. I got 11 on
Okay, I will
No.
try and assist.
I got no successes.
I got 1 success.
And we need it. How much? It was just offering help, period. So.
Just difficulty of 1. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
one.
successfully helped. There's like so much bloodshed. I'm like, oh, what's going on?
I'm
Oh,
used to
come
this.
on.
Exactly.
that. Come on, you're a Klingon.
You should be used to bloodshed.
I know.
Yes, that separates there. Wait, no, put together, not separate.
Yeah. Okay.
He has a crushed arm. Amputation. He has a head wound. Amputation. Klingon medicine.
Especially for the security officer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I finally see a gender for Loholv. The overseer is also here, representing gives specific Klingon stats to represent her.
Okay.
And then in other places it says that they're,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay. So this is she though. All right.
yes. Language. Anyways,
She has such a deep voice we couldn't tell.
yeah.
Okay. So was the whole one of those that were saved?
Loholv was outside of the mine when the attack occurred.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you able to speak with Love?
She says there's still more people in the mine that you need to maybe try. Perhaps daring engineering instead of fitness. Would that be any better?
Not for me.
Yeah,
I
it
would
would,
say.
yeah, it would be for me.
Okay, well, try that. Difficulty of 2.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll assist for all the good it'll do.
And engineering?
Yeah.
I've had 2. I got 2.
That is 1.
Okay, so the 3.
Three,
So
get
you
a
get
momentum.
1 momentum.
Okay.
You managed to dig further
I got 2 13s.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
further into the mine. You find a Gorn miner and some accomplices are standing guard over a section of this mine. Overseer Loholv asks you to just negotiate because this Gorn is the only one who can maintain the equipment down here. As you've been passing through, you also notice that a lot of this mining equipment is Gorn in nature.
Ah. Okay.
And so, like, you know, just try to talk him down, because we need him to maintain this equipment and try to see what is wrong.
Uh-huh.
You see that why don't you make a insight and medicine difficulty 2.
14.
Not even gonna roll.
No. You got 8.
You only have 8 for that?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I will roll.
Insight's my lowest. And medicine's my lowest.
No.
No!
What did you roll?
I got a 20. What did you get?
20. You all rolled 20s. I'm like,
So-
I rolled double 20s.
Do you want to use the threat, or do you want me to? Because we're just gonna.
you were gonna start a fight here.
Nope. Let's leave it. We're good.
What?
Is this for D&D?
We're good. Piss off the Gorn. You're fine.
This is not going to go well.
Really not.
I'll get my piece.
Yeah.
At this point, he's just gonna fire on you. I'm gonna have to fight it.
I'll take one larger piece instead of 2 smaller pieces, I think.
Okay.
Well, there's some very nice big pieces in
No,
there.
no doubt.
3 20s.
Yeah.
And one set of rolls at one time.
Okay, he's gonna fire a destructor at.
Dude, big enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Might as well take 2 pieces.
I'm big enough for 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fine. You can take the largest piece there.
I need to get some spicy candy with some flavor in here.
Anyways. Big
Take
grief.
this one? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Let's see. He's going to.
Well, I won't take away from the punishment. I mean, it's a little punishment still. So.
That's a success for shooting his destructor at Tor.
Tor?
Yes.
Alright.
So
How much damage is he doing?
Ooh.
Seven.
Reduce that by 1.
Reduce that by 1 because it's fish. Because it's
Mark uniform?
Yeah.
yeah.
That still would give me an injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to reduce it by half. So I'll only take 3.
Okay. All right. He has taken his turn. I guess one of you.
Oh.
Pissed off. Gorn got shot.
Yes.
Well, you could have
oh,
used your determination, you know. You were determined.
I was more okay with just where this
Yeah.
would end up. Have 3 threat,
Okay.
and I will just move in with the Batlet.
Mm-hmm.
2 plus I bought 2. So 4 successes.
Okay.
How's his?
Right. That's a complication. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that.
So did we get a? Oh, that's right. You got your threat.
Okay, that is no longer a complication, but not enough successes. Like 2 successes.
Okay, so I'm 2 bonus over.
Mm-hmm.
Plus for spending 3, that puts me at 5 bonus damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm at 5 up, putting me at 13 damage. Ew. 2, 4, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Better. 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
Okay. He is definitely down.
All right, and because I have quick to action for our first thing, I will ignore the cost to retain the initiative and pass it on to one of you two to act. Only works the first round, but
I do extra damage with my disruptors, so.
Okay, yeah.
Try to do that insight medicine. Difficulty of 1 this time.
Alright.
Now that the Gorn is injured.
Better. That's a 2 and an 11, so that's 2 successes. Xenobiology included in this?
Yes.
That'd be 3 successes then.
Okay, so you get 2 momentum.
Thank goodness.
You find out that there's some sort of strange chemical influence that is causing this violent behavior. Like somebody's injected him with something. And normally he is a peaceful, working with everybody, but now that he's injured and unable to like fight back at you. And the other guys were just kind of following his lead. And so like someone's like dosed him with something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They don't want you to kill him. He had resistance 1 and stress of 13, so he's not like
Yeah.
dead. But
Okay.
We need to talk to Corbett and see who's been around these people.
Can I do a presence and command to try to convince the 2 others that aren't affected by whatever this is that, hey, your friend's been drugged. He doesn't normally like this, right?
right.
We need to stop this.
All right. Difficulty of 1 for that.
Okay. All right, a 3 and a 4. Using persuasion.
there you go.
Yeah, and with command, so that's 3 successes.
You find out, at least from the other workers, that he had worked alongside peacefully for months, but that Romulan merchant trade came by and apparently did some offers and stuck him something, and it has this delayed reaction.
Okay. Yeah, the Romulans playing for this again.
Mm-hmm. And so he started this fight, which assumed that, the Klingons were, the Gorn were revolting against the Klingons, and the Klingons were trying to stop the rebellion, and it's,
Okay.
At this point, you hear from Lahov that a nearby auxiliary dilithium mine on an asteroid has failed to report in. Most of the operation is staffed by Gorn, but that there are also reports of very violent behavior.
Okay. Have the other Gorns stopped shooting at us now, or attacking us?
Yeah, it was just the one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
Can I use my my medical tricorder, or try to figure out like how was he affected? Like, was it something in the air? Was it a drug he was he ingested?
He said injected.
Injected?
You found an injection point with your insight at medicine.
Okay.
It'd be like daring in medicine to have some sort of antitoxin.
Try to figure that
Difficulty
out.
of 3. Want to spend some dice to get some extra momentum?
Yeah, I'll just spend momentum to add 1 more die in there. Cool. So let's see. You said daring
and medicine.
so it's 14 there. So that's 2 successes, 3, and it's still xenobiology, or
Yeah.
okay, so 4
Okay,
successes.
so you get 1 momentum back.
Huzzah. See, knowing medicine isn't stupid. I know nobody else respects it in the Klingons, but hey, damn it, it
You
works.
managed to concoct 1 antitoxin sample.
Okay.
So if you find another leader or somebody else, instead of shooting at them, you can inject them and make them calm them down.
And you said medicine wasn't stupid. We could just fight it.
If we kill them, then they can't work for us anymore.
Find others.
Yes.
We have these
No.
here now.
So, I'm going to need you to chart a course to this asteroid.
Okay.
Okay, that was quick.
Yeah.
Because he told you, like, you
Uh-huh.
dealt with this one, and they're still dealing with other stuff. But that's
Well, can I ask him, like, hey, what did he do? Like,
what did Tyrion do?
what did ask this, that hopefully he's now calm instead of attacking us now, right? The one I gave the injection to?
You're
Yeah.
Gonna,
Yeah.
you're going to give some injection to counteract whatever you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I made. Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
So I asked him then, like, what did the Romulan promise you? Why, did he sneak this injection? Did he do it on purpose?
Presence command, difficulty of 1.
Okay. Presence command, 14. Now we're rolling much better. Okay. That's 2 successes. If it's persuasion, again 3.
No.
Okay. So there's 2 successes.
Okay. So you get 1
So still 1 momentum.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And would we be able to spend a momentum to get more information?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
That the Romulans promised more, like, ownership of the mine. So it's like the Gorns are basically serving it to the Klingons. The majority of it is going to them, and the Romulans were like, "Hey, you could stand up for yourselves."
Uh-huh.
And they, kind of sealed the deal, kind of slipped them that drug to agree with and feel those violent tendencies of, oh yeah, you can win, you can make this happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Gorn are getting a percentage of the lithium that's coming from this place. Then.
Yes, but not enough.
Okay. Do we know what the numbers are?
No.
Okay. So we need to make it more.
What I'm hearing
Yeah.
is if we go to this asteroid, we might be able to kill some Romulans.
I'd be fine with that. Because obviously they're messing with our business.
Sure.
Who cares? It's going to kill Romulans.
This is true. That's a fair point. Yeah.
Yes. We don't talk about business. Killing Romulans? Perfectly valid dinner conversation.
Okay. So we need to.
So that's why they were still cloaked, and I guess disguised as Klingon vessels. It's like, oh, it was actually Romulans involved.
Uh-huh. Well, that's why I asked them.
I don't know.
How do
They
know
don't look
if
at-
they're cloaked. How do they know they're Romulans or they're Klingons? Apparently,
If they
would have
decloaked,
to decloak
they
the
don't-
fire, but if they could do it quickly enough, they may
Do
not.
Gorn not know what Klingon ships look like compared to Romulan ships?
Apparently not. Gorn aren't very smart.
Okay, rephrase. My apologies. But the fact that these were supposed to be coming in as traitors, not traitors, but traders,
Those who trade.
that any trace.
I mean, the Romulans are both.
Any trace of them after this attack occurred, neither side was really sure what was going on.
Okay.
Wait, the Scale 6 ship was a trading vessel?
No.
Okay.
No,
That's
no.
Gorn.
I'm sitting here going, whoa!
The Gorn came in to try to defend
Gotcha.
what was going on, and saw a whole bunch of Klingons trying to stop a rebellion, and the Gorn were just like, "Oh no, this is going to go into all-scale war." And I guess that's pretty much the Romulans' plan, is to set these Gorn against the Klingons and stand up for
Well,
themselves.
let's go deal with the Romulans.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
We've been needing this.
indeed.
All right.
We transport back up to the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need
Can you
us
roll?
to roll?
Yes, you roll to transport back to the difficulty of 2.
Yeah.
Sensors, engineering.
Control engineering. 16 on that. So 2 successes. Actually, let's see if it matches. Do I get to use my the 3 successes?
1 success here, so 4.
Okay, so 2 momentum, I guess.
We're already at max.
Where am I?
Okay, never mind. Now it's going to be
Lucy?
navigating.
Navigating.
Plotting a course, reason plus con, Difficulty of 2, assisted by the computers plus com.
Okay. Yep, I got
11 on
16 on
this.
that. 2 successes.
One for the ship.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're going into a new scene.
Yes.
All right, that's important.
Oh, new scene. We get,
End scene. Commercial break. Come back.
So we've redone our shields and how nice.
Yes. So you apply your course, you go over there.
Do we want to go in cloaked?
We certainly
Spending
should.
power to go in cloaked.
Or we're going to be transporting
Well,
down
do
to
we
it, though.
recover our power too with this scene
We don't
change?
know if there's a Romulan ship there.
True.
Do we recover our power with this
Yes,
change?
we gain
Okay.
the power back.
Yeah.
I have the power.
Okay.
Chris call. Email.
Key person.
All right.
Okay. Chemical engineering.
You're ultimately in charge as far as we got. Are we going in cloaked or shields?
Well, if we can go in cloaked and then try to use our sensors to see if we can find any other cloaked ships in the area. If the
Okay.
Romulans are even still, in the area.
So it's control
All right.
engineering
And I got
plus
I got-
engineering security on the ship.
Yep. And I got 16 on that. Oh, well, I got 2
Engines plus
successes.
security.
2 successes.
3 with the ship. Not that.
Okay.
So we successfully cloaked.
We only need 2.
Mhm.
So, we're getting all this momentum we can't get.
Yes. All right, we're going in
If he can
cloaked.
stack up thousands of threats, we can only have 5 momentum.
Six.
I try to do my best to give him more threat.
Yeah.
Very
I mean,
threatening.
is there a limit to how much threat he can have?
How many tokens we have?
No, how many threats can he build up?
That's what I'm saying. How many tokens of threat that he has?
I don't know. Is there?
How many tokens of threat do you have?
I have more
Are you using-
tokens for threat than you do for momentum.
Well,
Well,
see,
clearly.
that's not fair.
No, that's a waste of
Well,
threat.
it's not adversarial 1 versus 1.
Well, yeah,
I have to
but-
represent multiple people too.
Right.
And if anything, it's supposed to be like individuals gaining momentum and then adding to the party's pool, which we don't care about.
I mean, as soon as the action's over, it goes into the party. So,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So don't
we
pee in
lose
the
it
party
at the
pool, it's
end.
gonna-
We don't start out with any momentum. And we have a limit to how much we can get. And he's unlimited. But anyway, all right. Sure.
we get momentum a lot faster than he gets threat.
I don't know about
Well,
that. Not the way you
thanks
give
to
me.
Well, we choose to give him threat.
That- you choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys used threat.
If you hadn't rolled all those 20s, you would have
That
had a
is
much
because we're
easier
on
time
momentum,
dealing
yeah.
with.
Uh-huh.
But
All
just
right.
because we're on momentum. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what we sensors for detecting any other cloaked vessels?
I think there's a list separately. Oh,
Let's see.
They want to say like Klingons actually got some of their some of their cloak technology from Romulans, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say.
Hmm.
I mean, it's obviously grossly important to say, but yeah.
Mhm.
device.
And if anybody who's watching, behind David is actually Worf's head.
Warped head.
Worf's head.
Okay. Finding a way of detecting it. No, it just says how to activate it. And it says unless you have found a way to detect the cloaked vessel. It doesn't say what that way would be.
Hmm.
Well, we're not making any tachyon nets.
Is there any way for you to?
Well,
Detecting a cloaked vessel.
There we go.
Sensing
Why not?
heat or vapor trails or something like that. There's always a.
You think Romulans vape?
Yeah, I do.
It would be a difficulty 5 task.
Woohoo!
Klingons are less sophisticated, and so detecting a Klingon ship would be difficulty 4.
Oh, let's forget it.
The details of this task and what attribute, discipline, systems, and departments it uses will vary depending on how you approach the task and the game master's discretion.
That's not helpful.
Environmental factors such as gas or dust clouds may reduce this difficulty. Once a cloaked vessel has been detected, it can be attacked. However, the cloak still increases the difficulty of attacks by 1 and prevents the attacker from targeting specific systems.
Okay. Well, I was trying to think if we come up with a unique way of detecting it,
So we could get to a
Like-
5.
like ejecting our garbage out or something in a certain area where we would expect they'd be.
That would reduce it to a 4, but still, whatever it may be,
I thought it was only a 4 to detect Klingon.
yes. But
Yeah.
if you want to make it easier, you can have some
We
sort
lower
of
the difficulty by 1.
You can reduce the difficulty by 1 by having like space debris.
So, then warp plasma and ignite it over the system?
I was thinking a barrage of photon torpedoes.
Nearby an asteroid
Oh,
filled
no.
with dilithium?
That's a waste of
Yeah!
Are people on that asteroid?
Yes,
Yes.
There's
yes,
the problem
that's why
there.
we're going
There are
there.
Gorns and Klingons currently attacking each other.
Yeah.
You don't see any other ships in the area. At least none that are uncloaked.
Right. Okay.
Could we
be on alert?
use a momentum to give ourselves an advantageous piece of equipment, some ancient mines from who knows when on this ship, and just propel them out in different directions and see if they get attracted to the metallic signature of the Romulans? I know I'm pushing it, but I'm trying. This is the type of weird stuff you get.
That's an interesting thing. Yeah,
Magnetic
using-
mines and so
Yeah.
forth. Yeah.
Yeah, because a cloaking device, is that really going to reduce the magnetism of the metal ship? Maybe it would, but I'm not sure.
I mean, obviously, we would need to be able to remotely activate the magneting,
Well,
it being magnetized. Otherwise, it would just come back to us.
yeah.
Daring in science. Assisted by the ship's sensors in science. Difficulty of 4.
Daring in science, I got a 13.
I got 11.
Come
on, engineer.
Oh, daring in science, I've got a 13.
You
Daring
got a
in
13
science.
too?
Yeah. Daring in engineering, I have 50.
And what was the ship?
Sensors in science.
Now sensors, I've got sensors here that can use reason, insight, or control.
Well, he's saying this is to do
of the
this
ship.
A unique.
cockamamie.
Okay. then-
All right.
Yeah, there you
So
go. All right.
it's an 11 for the ship.
I got 13.
Better
So-
spend some momentum to get some extra dice. Perhaps
Yeah,
even
might as well.
determination to give you a 1.
Or I can use a determination. I'll just use my determination.
So that gives you 2 successes.
I got
We
2
gotta get 2
successes.
more.
Yeah.
Let's just spend 1 anyways for you.
Okay.
You roll an extra
Okay.
because we
Well, just one
succeed.
die, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1
Okay.
extra.
Yeah.
One extra die.
Ship makes it.
Okay, I got two more.
That's 4.
Alright.
We got 5 technically because your determination.
Oh,
gave me
yeah.
a freebie.
You spend a dimension.
So
Yeah.
So we went
I'm
back.
good.
back it goes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. What do we find?
We wasted old mines.
The
We
mines
weren't
lock
using
onto
them.
the asteroid and detonate.
Well, hopefully there's something like a rock on the outside of it that we wouldn't detect it.
Okay. Anyway, so we detected a.
Iron's one of the most common things in an asteroid.
Is there a ship?
There he is.
Ooh.
Okay.
Detonate the mine.
We did it.
With all of the Klingons and Gorn on it.
Do we have on the ship?
On the mine.
No.
No,
Detonate
you
the-
don't
Not
know
that
that.
mine.
Yes, yours.
So many play on words in this episode. Miners and miners, traders, mines and mines.
Okay. No, seriously, the mines, the magnetic mines we set out, that one of or two of them got actually attracted to the ship and stuck to it. Of course, they disappeared because They went into under the cloak,
But did it explode?
and that gave us a clue.
And we saw the explosion.
Well,
Hmm.
I don't know.
They don't have
is there
shields up cloaked.
Yes, yeah. Is
Sure.
there a spec for mines? This could be a new.
No, I have no idea.
Maybe if they saw the mines coming,
Would
they
it be
put
like
their
a
shields
modified
up.
photon torpedo, essentially?
They had to drop their cloak and put their shields up.
What we need is that Gorn ship over here.
Oh, well, did we make friends with them
We told them we were going to try to save people.
too? Okay.
I assume we also communicate to the Gorn ship that's saying, hey,
The only listings
They were
for
short-
ships on here are Klingon. I have to go to the other book to
There was alien ships on it.
and ships which page.
Oh, they have 50. Yeah,
Vessels.
Vessels.
They have a lot of
Alien 249 to 258.
Yeah, they have a lot of them.
Yeah, I thought it was in a weird spot.
Yeah. Okay, great.
It's a board ship.
Scale 13.
Run away.
All right, we're gonna sit here for this whole thing while you do your thing, and
Run away.
you're technological and, oh, you're Klingons. Never mind. What are you talking about?
2 Romulan birds of prey.
two.
Yes.
Ooh.
Decloak and raise shields.
But presumably the mines hit them, though, right?
They moved.
Okay. So they
They moved?
deflect. Yeah.
They moved before the mine hit
They
them.
moved before the mine hit them. Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, we just watched the mine move along with them. then.
Yes. Yes. So it
Okay.
started attracting, and you noticed that it kept moving because they were still moving.
Not against it, not on their original path.
Yeah. Not there.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. If they saw a mine coming at them, and they knew they couldn't avoid it, they would have to drop their cloak, raise their shields. So they dropped their cloak.
All right,
Well, it was either 2 birds of prey or 1 warbird. So which one do you want to deal with?
your call.
How many targets do you want to deal with?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but what's
They
the
are
rating?
apparently in communication with the Gorn. Yeah,
Oh, peachy.
Do you have Romulan ships to put on the board?
I have 1 and 1 warbird.
Well, they can simulate whatever.
Yeah, if I can get it loose here. Why they both decide to call themselves birds of prey? It's like, oh, the Romulan bird of prey or the Klingon bird of prey.
Ah.
They are at medium range, or at least you didn't really declare it when you came out of warp.
We didn't know where they were.
No.
Yeah. They are close range to the asteroid,
Okay.
medium range from you.
Okay.
They are, yeah, they basically moved out of the way of your minds and are in communication. From what you can tell, they are offering assistance with this revolt in exchange for ownership of the mine.
Okay, we'll communicate to the Gorn ship saying, hey,
Whoa, we're still cloaked.
oh, can you communications while we're booked?
We can give away our location.
Yeah.
Now, we can come out firing, decloak, move in, and just shoot everything we got at one and see what we can get.
Hey,
Or you can go that negotiating thing. By the way, if we do decide to go in blazes, he does an attack pattern. You do communications to announce who we are as we
Yes,
shoot them.
I was just now thinking. I am Mulls, son of Gorkon, leader of the Antok family.
And brewer of good beer. Oh, it's not malt. It's malt.
Yeah, you had an opportunity to declare yourself to that Gorn. You had an opportunity to declare.
And that is what I was sitting here cursing myself.
Yes. We need to go guns blazing, sure.
All right.
We've been doing it my way for so long.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Shields up, cloaks down. Okay.
Well, we can each only do one thing here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they got 2 ships.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we tell what scale they are?
They are scale 4.
Okay. So they're only the same size as us.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So we got 3 actions.
And presumably we're going first because we're
Mhm.
engaging in the combat.
Yes. Are you decloaking?
Well, if we're gonna fire, we have
Yeah, I
to.
guess
That's
so.
gonna be one of your actions.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Raising shields would be a separate action, right?
Was hailing in action?
Yes.
Raising shield. Raising
I
shield.
would do that action.
You'll do what?
I would hail
Hail.
declaring us,
Yeah.
and also
So, let's see.
get in another conference call.
Alright, we need to use restroom real quick, you guys.
Yeah.
Figure out what we're doing.
Yeah. Before we decloak, we have to figure out how.
Let's figure out each one of these strategies, starship tasks.
Okay. Let's see. Now, cloaking, or I'm going to assume that decloaking is free. You just turn it off. But shields we have to turn on. So we use power for
Let's
shields.
Look. Command chair, direct, override, rally, helm, navigation, plot course, chart hazard, sensors, security, oversight, truth, internal containment field, tactical.
I've got a thing here that says each momentum
Okay.
you spend resistance is +1.
Raising and
Shields.
lowering shields is minor.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So, upon cloaking,
But-
shields are lower than your ship has a shield score of 0. Shields are raised. You
Now-
may not raise or lower shields in the same round upon cloaking. Once decloaked, you must take a minor action. So my minor action is to raise shields, and my action is to fire weapons.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Now, read about there somewhere, page 198, I'm reading here, that says you can buy more resistance for your shields with a momentum.
Modulate shields. Cost 1 power. Attempt to control security. With difficulty of 2, assisted by engineering. If you're successful, the resistance is increased by 1, plus an additional 1 from momentum. This bonus lasts until a shield suffer 1 or more stress after resistance. This task cannot be completed if the shield's rate 0. So that would be, because that's at tactical, that would be, I
Another
could
action.
fire a weapon or modulate shields.
Hmm.
Well, you said we need going guns blazing, but
Right.
it'd be good to be able to
Yeah.
have the higher defense, yeah.
So, opening a hailing frequency is an action.
Full action, yeah.
That is in communications.
Okay.
And then you could minor action move to another department afterwards, after you've declared who we are, what we're doing.
Yeah.
Um,
Hello, my name is Nathan Montoya. You killed my father, repent to die.
Exactly. So, raising and lowering shields is a minor action, so
Yes.
we're good there.
Okay.
Cloaking is free to decloak.
Yes.
So, do you want to do an attack pattern?
Or, well, I put shields on, no? Or you
No,
put
I
shields-
handle the
oh, you
shields
do
with
the
my
shields.
minor.
Okay. I guess, yeah.
So it's
Attack
1
pattern?
power for the attack pattern.
Because that reduces our,
So,
yeah.
start with the hail.
Yes. We decloak.
Mhm.
Yep.
I hail
Yeah.
both ships.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm Maltz, son of Gorkon, leader of Antok House. This station is in control of the Klingon Empire.
Mm-hmm.
In conjunction with the Gorn, if anybody's going to save
deal.
these people, it's going to be us. You Romulans have purposely drugged the Gorn. I had the medical evidence. This is very Klingon of me, but it is true.
Yeah.
if I don't say that. Anyways, Romulans stand down or prepare to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I was declared,
All right.
so there we go.
So I do the
Yeah.
attack
Attack
pattern.
pattern.
I'm gonna buy another die. And this is difficulty 2.
All right.
I want to make sure I get it. Oh, okay. The ship is weapons.
Daring
and
con, weapons con for the ship. So, 14 on the ship. Ship makes it.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 14 on the. Okay, I got 2.
And 3 with the ship. You said it was difficulty 2?
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Get a momentum back.
Yes. All attacks. Until your next turn, all attacks made by your ship and all attacks targeting your ship reduce in difficulty by 1.
Yeah.
So it's going to be easier for us to hit them, but they can hit us
Yeah.
back just as easy.
So it's kind of like a reckless attack for barbarian.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Now, do you want a minor action over to another station for the next round so you have it?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Hmm.
You want command chair, navigation, security oversight, sensors,
We
tactical.
got papers over there for all of them, right?
Over the papers. Wait.
I think they're still in the
Here's,
middle.
here's communication,
I already used communication,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
sensors, internal systems, I guess.
Sensors and internal systems is reason and science and control and science.
Yeah.
You want those.
Does it scan for weakness?
I can stand for weakness. That's sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other one would be if you want to do the command chair, which do you have the command one? I know there is a command sheet.
Should be somewhere in the middle, or
You bring out all those over there? Doug?
I didn't keep any of them, so
No, I've got
Communications there. Yeah.
home and communications, that's
I
it.
knew
we
we
had
a
2
command.
copies of it. I think it should be right in the middle. I think I moved all the Certic stuff like aside when we were doing the D&D stuff. Either it's in that pile or I know it gave us 2
Just the extra
copies.
character sheets.
Okay. I don't know. The whole list of commands is in that same section in the book too. So
Right.
even if you don't
D&D
have
character
the,
sheets here. So they're
even
not
if you
here.
don't have the quick chart guide thing, it should be elsewhere.
Okay. Well, the differences are, so you have the
Sensors.
sensors.
Internal systems.
Command chair lets you direct, assist others using your command. Unlike in personal combat, you may use this action more than once per scene. That's interesting. So
Well,
that's
with the call out targets, I can maybe you want me to do the command chair, and I can assist you with that, and you would get the 2 extra bonus momentum for attacks.
and the other thing, the command chair, you have override. You override the controls of another station and attempting a task at that station, but you increase the difficulty by 1. So if you don't call out, you can always do something, anything. And you can also do rally, which generates momentum. First officer cannot take actions that contradict the captain, but can otherwise make use of the command chair tasks. Alright. Command chair makes sense because you can do sensors, you can do everything from
Okay,
it.
command chair, yeah.
It just takes 1 more difficulty.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. So now it's time to shoot. Do we want to use momentum or threat?
We have plenty of momentum, so
Okay.
we want to try to re-roll, read it more.
Or can we add
So
to
might as well.
damage? Don't want to get maximum damage dice.
So we're at medium range. We need to do phaser banks. I think we need to probably only use 2 power, so we're not running out of power too fast. Let's go 3 for the opening salvo.
Okay, well, with my hail, could I have made a persuasion for the Gorn to recognize, hey, we're here to help now, and the Romulans drugged your people in order to get them on your side.
You were hailing
so
the Romulans, not the Gorn.
I hailed everybody.
All
Maybe
right.
an open hailing
Yes.
to everybody, like, hey, Rob.
I already said I'm getting another conference call. I'm trying to get everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I declared that.
Okay.
I'm saying, I hope if you don't listen to me.
Right.
All right.
You're my brother.
Mhm.
Do we want to shoot the newer looking one or the older one? Which one are we going for? I know it doesn't really matter,
Yeah,
but
yeah. The newer looking one.
the
sure.
newer looking one.
But can I try and make persuasion to the Gorn though? So I actually rolled for something during that turn instead of just doing the hail.
Difficulty
Yeah.
1.
Say presence command difficulty of 3.
Okay, great.
You want to buy one momentum?
I'll buy momentum. Yeah.
Like
I'll
you're
buy
still,
make sure that I
you know,
have.
influenced by the drugs. You're trying to talk them out of.
Even the people on the Gorn ship.
No, the people on the. Not
It's
the,
just us and the Romulans, no Gorn ship.
No.
Well, the Gorn ship is still in the system, right? I thought they were communicating
No.
with the Gorn ship.
No, they're
Okay.
communicating with the Gorn on the asteroid.
Oh, okay.
But make your roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're telling the Gorn and the Klingons to stop fighting on the asteroid.
There's that too. Yeah. That's 3 successes there.
Okay.
I got 9, 5, and 8.
I guess you got some of them to basically,
Mhm.
you know, stop fighting. But,
Okay.
yeah.
All
So
right.
clearly a Romulan plot to get this infighting so that both groups can just destroy each other.
Well, wasn't it open enough frequency that the other Gorn ship that was behind us then, that we had dealt with earlier, could have heard as well?
It's a distance enough away that you weren't dealing with that Gorn ship anymore.
Isn't it still in the system? No?
No.
It didn't follow you.
It's the same asteroid field.
No, it's a different one.
No.
But you had to warp to get here.
We're on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, we're in another system.
Whole another system.
Yeah.
Not the other side of the planet. A different
Okay.
planet. Different.
Well, gee.
So maybe if we were going through a subspace relay, it could get it. But it's going to be a while if not.
Okay.
It said there was an auxiliary dilithium mine on an asteroid that's failed to report in.
Okay, but like auxiliary, if they're able to communicate to them, that would mean like they're still within communication range. It seem like it's on the same asteroid like belt, asteroid.
See, I took it as another system. You get hails across systems.
True.
All right, well, we're shooting.
All right.
That's the important part. We
Yeah.
want to shoot. Or I want to shoot.
Obviously.
That's why I'm letting this happen. Yes.
Bearing. Control plus security 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the ship. Bad die. 4.
4.
So it's difficulty 1. That's 3 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 11. 16 dice.
Okay.
I love our old ship. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Someday we should upgrade our quantum weapons, though.
10, 11,
Yeah.
12,
Uh-huh.
13.
Their shields have dropped.
Woot woot.
Oh. Now we just gotta make it to the next round.
There's that. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the one whose shields have dropped.
Runs away.
This ain't worth it.
Let's see. Range shields.
Are we, as Klingons, aware that Romulans use a singularity in their ship to
I'm sure
power
we
it
are.
instead? Is there some way our engineer could maybe use that to their advantage?
With their shields down, can you just beam me to the bridge and I just start slaughtering while you guys go after the other one?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
We could do a boarding party. Send some of the other crew with us.
Yeah, some other Klingon minions.
Yeah.
You
Of course,
said
that might cause them to arm and self-destruct, and I don't want to imagine what a singularity on self-destruct does.
Oh, yeah.
Asteroid's gone!
And their asteroid belt is gone.
Okay, they regenerate some shields. Their next action,
So their shields are back up.
yes, is they're scanning. Okay. Okay, they successfully scan for weaknesses.
It's kind of sure we have no weaknesses.
Oh, you have weaknesses.
We don't have weaknesses. We declared it.
They fire.
No, they don't.
Uh-oh. They have those vicious weapons.
They're like tiny hot tarts.
Yes, aren't they cute?
Chocolate.
Oh.
You rolled a 1. Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 1 earlier. I didn't even try chocolate.
Same here.
Pass me that chocolate. Alright.
Right in numerical order.
What?
Mhm.
American order?
Are you even doing numerical order now?
Mostly.
Mostly?
It doesn't matter, just pick one.
What's the
yeah.
point of getting an advent calendar if you don't go in numerical order?
Because it's not Advent, that's why. Alright, good.
We're just opening it, and some of them didn't even have chocolate in them anyway, so.
No.
Yeah,
Some
some
days
of
are
them-
disappointing. Like that.
Well, they were on discount.
Yes,
so.
they were, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're all identical pieces of chocolate anyway. So,
No, not that many times. No.
oh yes,
No.
that's a lot. Okay. 14 damage.
How much of that did we resist?
4.
Okay. Shields are stealth though, right?
1 point.
Shields are still up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What was that modulate? Shields are getting better.
And that ship is going to. I guess that's a.
Do you want the book since I have pretty much what I'm gonna need tactical?
No, that's fine.
I mean, a lot of the same information should be in the other book, anyways. But
True. Do you want that one? Because you are actually in the chair that can do everything.
This is true.
now, should it go back to your ship, or should the other Romulan ship go?
I believe it's every other in the way it's ruled.
Yeah. All right.
Unless you want to spend threat to retain.
I could.
You got loads of it.
It's like 1, 2,
2.
2 threat. All right. Here the ship goes. They are just going to fire, but they're also just going to.
Wow, I happen to go exactly the right set of pages.
Nice.
Chances of that, seriously.
How many pages are there?
About 350.
How many in that section?
It's like about 10.
135.
Congrats. Okay. It was a rhetorical question.
Well, it was a non-rhetorical answer.
Clearly.
Okay. They also scan for weakness, and they're going to fire.
Rocket regenerating shield.
That's another chocolate.
That's control and engineering, though.
And it increases difficulty by 1. Because you're doing it from the command chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I can do the regenerate shields.
Not from helm. You gotta move.
Oh, I gotta move.
You take your minor action first to move, and then
Yeah.
do it.
You might experience breach here. Anyone got the sparklers to light off? Make the videos look good?
Think the videos look good?
Yeah, have sparklers coming from above the camera, showering all over us.
Oh.
Oh, that's another 12 damage.
Woo! We got ourselves a breach, I think.
If you suffer 5 or more damage from a single attack after reduction from resistance. So you lowered your shields.
So you said it was 12?
Yes.
So it's reduced
4,
to 8.
8. 4. We did not take a breach.
Well, not taking damage.
Oh. Your ship sustains a breach if your shields are reduced to 0.
Yes, your ships are reduced to 0. You suffer a breach, yeah.
Yeah.
So you still get a breach anyways.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. As did their ship, technically, so I got to roll for their breach.
Oh yeah, we should have gotten a breach from the first one, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Our shields were 0 or what?
If your shields drop to 0, you suffer a breach.
Well, the first attack,
Mm.
they did enough to do more than 5 additional to resistance.
Yeah.
You still get breaches even though your shields are up.
Oh.
okay.
Because
Oh,
you suffer
okay.
5 or more stress from a single attack or hazard after reduction.
They rolled a breach to their structure from the one you did. I guess you rolled 2 breaches then.
You know, system added to the total.
So that's the only thing here. It doesn't say how your ship attacks, but it says how your ship gets damaged. It has that on this GM chart here.
So we have to roll for a random breach, or
Yes.
so they didn't.
Unless your scale is 4, and
It is 4.
Okay. So if the system suffers, so we need to roll these hit locations real quick.
yes.
What was
First one was to weapons. So that means weapons took 1, but we need to take 2 to breach. Our second one that hit us hit on weapons.
Ouch. So now your weapons are breached.
Yes, our weapons are damaged.
Damaged, yeah. and then another 2 for disabling.
When the total number of breach systems suffered half the ship's scale, tasks that use that system are increased by a difficulty of 2. The difficulty to repair this effect is 3.
So we need to do damage control then.
If we want to keep shooting, yes. We need shields, we need damage control, and then we can shoot. Now, we have rugged design, which reduces the difficulty to repair by 1. So that means the repair is a 2. Where's damage control from?
Damage control is a presence plus engineering task.
I only got
Oh,
12.
it's
Okay.
internal systems.
I only got 12 on that.
Internal systems. For the damage control, you only have 12?
Yeah.
Presence and engineering.
Presence and engineering, yeah.
Okay, I have 13. So
Okay, you're better than I am.
So do you want to move over to internal systems?
well, you use my minor action to do that, and then the action to
Right.
deal with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
No.
do that,
And I repair shields. I have a 16 on that.
what's repair shields in?
Good
What location?
question. Engineering?
Regenerate shields. That's internal systems also.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Officer routes power to the shield emitters trying to replenish them. Power requirement of 1. There's a control engineering task, difficulty of 1. This is by the ship's structure engineering. Difficulty increases by 1 if the ship's shields are 0. If successful, the ships regain 2 points of shields plus 2 more for each momentum spent. Repeatable.
So we didn't go to 0 shields, did
You did?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
we?
did.
Oh, we did. Oh.
With the second shot, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That means we lost our resistance of 4.
We didn't lose our resistance.
Okay.
And it's just from the hull.
I don't see anything limiting the number of people who can work on different stations.
No. Well, there'd be different sections.
So if you both move to internal systems to regenerate shields and damage control, damage control would at least be reduced difficulty by 1 from 3. Regenerate shields,
Let's see, what's the difficulty of that? Do you figure out entirely?
Okay, also with the damage control, this does not remove any breaches the ship has suffered, only the penalties imposed by damage.
right. So difficulty is increased by 1. So it's a difficulty 2 for regenerate shields. It's on 199.
Alright.
Oh, with the scan for weaknesses, which both of them succeeded on, they gained the piercing 2 quality. And piercing is ignores total resistance for each effect roll.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So it was actually even more damage than.
So how many effects did you roll?
I
Wow.
think it was like 4. Like 2 from this attack and 2 for the previous one.
That wouldn't have brought them above the breaches. So 1 had already breached on the first,
Yeah.
and the second one breached. So I think we're okay. We'll just have to remember going forward.
Yeah.
There are so many different things in here.
Yeah, which is why I kind of wanted to avoid ship combat, but you know, now we're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, now we gotta learn it.
Okay.
Since each of them have that many actions, I'm going to do that every
They
single
only
time.
survive
you
one
know?
more round, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's always ramming speed.
Oh, yeah.
Today is a good day to die.
Well, we're only one ship. We can ram into both.
Okay.
Do you know
So-
what a warp core breach will do around a
The
singularity?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't either.
I'm gonna buy an extra die.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're doing your minor action
Minor
moves to
action,
internal.
Move to internal. And do
So you're
Engineer,
regenerating
repair
shield.
stuff, yeah.
yeah, repair the shield.
Control engineering plus structure and engineering.
Okay, so yeah, you get the structure engineering.
Okay, yeah.
Ship did not.
I got 3, I believe.
3?
Yeah, 16 is my limit, so I got 14, 11, and 3. And I don't think I have.
So it was
shields.
difficulty 2.
Do you get power systems, I thought?
Yeah, I do have power systems. So, am I getting anything for that 3 there or not?
Officer routes power to the shield emitters.
Well,
This doesn't have.
I got cloaking, transporter, astronavigation, sensors, computers, power system.
Hold on, there's another part of the ship we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
The
see
galley.
in the note. Redundant systems.
Oh, yeah, we did have redundant systems on this
Yeah.
ship. We should have some.
So much
Ship has
redundancy,
multiple
yeah.
additional nominate a single system when that system becomes damaged or disabled. The crew may choose to activate backups. It's no longer damaged. We didn't list what our redundant
We didn't
system
declare what it was.
Now, okay, we get 2 points of shields. In case I want to shield it 0, we get 1.
Well, I
Do
guess
we,
you
can we
declare
still,
it now.
and we got get a point of momentum because I got 3 at
Yes.
least. And you aren't gonna count power systems as being a special thing. So we spend more momentum.
You didn't say it wasn't going to. Were you? Would you?
What? No.
Power systems is, I got 1 that's under my engineering.
No.
No, okay, I didn't think so.
It's regaining power to the shields.
That'd be shields.
Well, power to the shields. No power
Power
systems.
systems, yeah,
Yeah.
engineering.
All
Okay,
right.
but anyway, we're gonna spend, can we spend momentum to get more shields?
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
We got 2 shields up, and we spend 2 per.
There's 2 for
For each momentum spent, you get
Yeah.
2 additional points
We
of
have
shields.
2 momentum. Do you need
You
a
need both.
momentum for your?
To do my thing.
Right.
I mean, I won't really know until after I roll, but
you
yeah.
have the redundant systems working for you, so it's only difficulty 2.
Okay.
And having 4 more shields could be.
Absolutely, yeah. So we use that up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we got 6 shields on
Yes.
the
You know what? I'll use my point of determination. There you go. One of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 1 success right there, or 2
Alright.
successes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'll still roll for the presence engineering. All right. That's a success and a complication. I rolled a 20.
Spend the threat.
I'll spend a threat
Yeah.
to re-roll this.
Yeah,
Right, that's
look
right.
back. Right.
Good, 6. Okay, so 2 more successes. So that's 4 successes.
4 successes. You needed 2. So that gives us 2 momentum. And the weapons are working normally.
Yes, they're not. The breach isn't gone, but they're normal functioning. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
And we got some shields.
And we have some shields.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's shoot on the one we damaged before.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use the phaser banks.
Yeah, you do.
Let's go all out because we want to take this thing out. So go down to 5 power.
Okay.
That won't let me do that. Let me just look at something real quick. If 2 battle lets me use it for this, I'm also going to use it.
Mm-hmm. Or if it's just for hand to hand, or
Yeah.
personal combat set ships.
Melee attack. Okay.
That's rhyming speed.
I'll spend 1 momentum to gain 1 die. It's difficulty 2. Shooting with the phaser banks.
Mm-hmm.
With shipboard tactical systems, that's 2, 3, 4, and weapons and security, 5 successes.
Okay.
So
Give momentum.
They all go into
Yeah,
damage.
Bonus momentum.
So that
Yeah.
takes us to
Alright.
16, 17, 18 dice to roll.
Mm-hmm.
We thought Shadowrun was tricky to get through a turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 8. What did I say it was?
18?
18? Okay, so 2 sets of this and then 2. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's at least 3 breaches, plus if we get through their shields.
Okay.
Well, minus their resistance. So
Yes.
4.
Yes.
So it's 3 breaches, and if we get through their shields, a 4th.
Limp home.
So
Do you need the hit location chart?
I got it.
Okay.
Come on, structure. Come on, structure.
Structure.
Yes, yes. I mean, their ship loses their structural integrity. They're, you know,
Yeah. They can't fly.
they can't breathe.
Breathe, no matter.
Okay,
They're
they've
holding ship
taken
under wrap.
their structure is disabled. They've
Huzzah.
taken 4 breaches to their structure.
All right.
Whoa.
This needs to end. I'm spending my determination to give us
Uh-huh.
one more action to shoot photon torpedoes, which don't use energy, but if I fire them on a spread, the salvo can do some things.
So is
Okay.
it going to hit both ships?
No, just beyond him,
Just one.
but it spreads to adjacent with the breaches.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So that's mine. This is mine. This is the ship. Oh, look, there's another momentum. I'm just being greedy. So these 3 are mine. That's going to be a complication, but yeah, have a threat.
Okay.
That's better. 3, shit, 4. So 4 hits with the photons. It's difficulty 3, so that's 1
That's light
additional.
Don't they have a vicious or something?
High yield salvo spread effect. Where did I see those effects? Talents, ships, weapons.
Is that the same as area?
No, it's different. Where are the weapon effects?
Well, it's super effective.
Space frames, traits. Ships. Oh, it lists the weapon properties on
Which one was it again?
the spread
Spread.
and high yield.
Okay, that must be for hand weapons for this section.
Oh, come on. Sensors, specials, starship combat, weapon effects, 188, 189. Of course, why wouldn't it be way the heck ahead of everything else we've seen? Alright.
Start your weapons.
Weapon effects. If one or more effects are rolled, the attack inflicts an additional hit to a random system, even if the attacks are targeting, which inflicts half the stress of the initial hit, rounding up. Increase the damage of this additional hit by +1 for effect rolled after the first. Okay. And high yield. If it inflicts one or more breaches to a system, it inflicts one additional breach.
Whoa.
Okay. So,
Pull up your breaches.
we had difficulty 3, we got 4, so we're at 8 damage on the photon torpedoes. With the effects, let me read that again.
How many breaches does it take to destroy a ship? I would think 4 on the structure, that would be...
It's just disabled. It's not
Additional
anymore.
hit
They
to a
have
random system. So it gets an additional hit to a random system that is half the stress of the initial hit. Initial is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the additional system takes 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 systems are taking 6.
Okay.
And if it inflicts one or more breaches to a system, which it's done it to 2 systems,
Mm-hmm.
it inflicts one or more to an. If the attack inflicts one or more breaches to a system, which it has, it inflicts one additional breach.
It's a
So we're
scale.
doing 3
Yeah.
breaches.
3 breaches.
It's a scale thing. What? It's a system damage by threshold. So if you have a scale 4, damage 2 breaches, disabled.
Yes,
5 or
it's-
more is destroyed.
It's half. Half, equal, and above.
It rolled 2 more structure breaches.
So it
Well,
destroyed.
that's good. So
Yeah.
that's 4 structure.
6 now.
6.
already
It's,
6.
it's over.
Scale
what's
4,
up?
it's gone.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
gone.
eliminated. It doesn't like blow up or.
Well, I mean,
it's
it destroys
destroyed.
the structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took out one Romulan ship.
Uh-huh.
We still have one to go.
Dude.
Well, hopefully that was intimidating enough on that one. You would just, run away.
On their turn, they activate their warp drive and warp out.
Just he doesn't
Okay.
want to continue this anymore.
Okay.
That's us. Is that
Oh.
us?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong bird prep.
Yeah.
Wrong thing. There we go.
It's a boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So-
getting late anyways.
I mean,
Just wanted to
yeah.
kind of-
It's
So
only
now you
8:16,
know.
but yeah.
for these kind of games, they don't usually go on this long.
Okay, so
We have to get a scale of our ship.
Get a bigger ship.
Get a bigger ship.
We're gonna need a bigger ship.
I thought that was a
I already made
good
that
sized ship. Apparently not. No.
It's a normal size ship.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's not small.
it's not the Defiant.
So.
Yeah. I just think small should be harder to hit too. Just like in D&D, the smaller the character.
That was in 3.5, not.
Wow.
Yeah.
I missed that aspect. That
It's
makes
interesting.
sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're attacking something tiny. I'm never gonna hit it.
I mean, presumably that would normally have higher dexterity anyways, which would give them a higher
Right.
armor class, but yeah. Okay, so
Was your mission victorious? Yes.
Okay.
So.
apparently we brokered a deal with the Gorn.
A lot of the Gorn miners were killed. The Overseer is hoping that a new workforce would be employed or discovered, just brought in to replace those who died in this massacre on both mines, and that
We'll work alongside the Gorn in
yeah.
order to improve working conditions,
Mhm.
improve the quantity of the yield that the Gorn get, in order to satisfy.
Yeah. So we'll figure something.
Yeah.
So you're Mr. Victorious. You didn't have dictates to use positively. You obeyed the orders given to you. You condemn the dishonorable acts of others.
Well, Romulans drugged our
Yeah.
workforce.
Yeah, we condemn that.
We condemn them with photon torpedoes.
We called them out on it too.
Did you
so-
kill enemy warriors? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
many.
You declared who you were, too.
You declared yourself, sir.
Yes!
You
So
did,
much so.
yes. Okay.
Well, before-
You were not injured, or you were injured. You did so in battle, facing your enemy head on.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
Got shot.
Yes.
Yes.
Stood up and prepared
Alright.
our ship.
Counter negative influences. Your mission was not a failure. You did not challenge. You were not disobedient to your superiors. You did not allow an insult to yourself, ship, crew, or house go unchallenged. You did not cheat or break a promise. You did not allow dishonorable acts of others to go unchallenged. You did not take prisoners or allow yourself to be captured. You did not retreat, relent, or surrender. You did not employ poison. You did not kill those who could not defend themselves or were significantly weaker to you.
Never give up and never surrender.
You did not seek to undermine your foes before attacking or attacking with stealth, deception, or betrayal. Okay, so you've got 6.
And I'd like to point out,
Uh-huh.
a Klingon never backs down from a challenge.
Yeah. How many times are you gonna point that one out?
Well, this one was especially true.
Could I use my big shoes to fill this time as well? I try to do more of a command.
It's not a callback, so
No.
it's the callbacks that you got to remember me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do callbacks. We forgot about those.
During it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll use my keep ship afloat.
Yes.
Yes.
You earned 3.
3 glory.
Three
Okay.
more. Oh boy.
So 1 for
3 does offer a lot of options, especially with your ship.
more than 2. Yeah.
More than 2.
To the ship.
Do you want to add on to the ship?
I think our baby needs a little
Yeah.
love here.
Yeah, what can we give her a ship?
Well, I chose last time, and I gave myself insight, so somebody else can choose for it.
What can we give our beautiful ship?
Let's see.
That'll probably never see combat like this again.
Oh, don't hold your breath.
He is. He wants to stab it again. This close to death.
I mean, once we start to figure out everything, and then we'll be like, we now have a rough understanding and know the page numbers. Never again. It's like, memorize all the rules for grappling. Never play a grappler again.
You could add a trait to your ship
No.
that costs 3 glory. Or you could create an additional trait for a character which reflects their achievement, recognition, or special status.
The ship could probably use a trade. What
Yeah.
traits are available?
A character who is a laborer or warrior may petition their commanding officer to be given a battlefield commission and become an officer by spending 3 glory.
Now we're fine with that. What kind of traits could the ship get?
Let's see. It mentions house rewards, but I'm not sure.
That would be under the Starship Creation.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we haven't used any of our house rewards yet.
See page 230. Starship Traits.
So, like, what kind of traits does our starship have presently? Data can add the characters.
Oh, it just has Klingon.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
It's very Klingon.
Well, we definitely need more traits.
The crew will drink well tonight.
Okay.
Much blood wine.
Oh no. You know that could add to it. People don't hold their wine.
Okay. Traits are purely role playing.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's interesting, but
So like prototype, first of its class, brand new, sophisticated, not yet fully tested. Foes may underestimate its capabilities, but technical problems can come up. Bird of prey, known bird of prey, adjustable wings, can maneuver an atmosphere better than others, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Did you need to upgrade officer since you were?
no,
Oh, you already.
so I moved past the young warrior
Okay, so
one.
you're just medium.
But it's not upgrading to officers, more rank instead of. Well, can we think of a trait? So the trait we have, I'm sorry, it's not just Klingon, we have long serving.
Yeah. It's
In
a 100-year-old ship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's something we can actually use somehow.
Well, you can. Everything else is either costs more. You know,
So
than
what would be a
burning.
fun RP thing for our ship?
Hmm.
Something that maybe plays Rust Bucket and people underestimate it?
I mean, being long-serving, it seems like it should already be that.
It's stronger than it looks. You know?
Something that when people see it,
They don't expect it.
one thing they have is renown. Ship and her crew have a proud reputation, but such a reputation also draws the ire of enemies who can gain glory in the defeat of such a prestigious vessel.
I don't think we're in that kind of business.
No.
Huh?
Well, if we could get like new tech to be used on our old ship that
Well, okay, I
the
think
enemy
we-
wouldn't expect us to have.
Use trade for the
could
ship, upgrade somebody,
Take a
rank.
promotion in rank. You can get house rewards, but there's those require at least 5 glory. So
No, yeah, we can't get touch rewards on
no. You can gain a favor, depending on who you're working with. I guess if you were looking for a favor from,
You're from the Gorn then?
yeah, that'd probably be a
And we
cost.
still have that favor from the Ferengi, don't we?
True, yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's good. Okay,
Yeah.
we have a financial type of favor, and and there's a scale 6 ship. It'd be good to go back to them and say, hey, yeah, we
That's
broker
going to
a
cost
deal.
more than 3 glory to get a favor from them.
Oh, okay.
Oh. How do
You could
yeah.
you could get a favor like from the
High Council.
The
or-
overseer.
the overseer, yeah.
Overseer.
Like you help protect the mines.
Hmm.
I mean, do we want a trait associated with battling Romulans?
Hmm.
What would that? Is that an official type of trait or?
No, you just make up traits.
Okay.
They have 4 suggestions, and that's it for all traits.
Yeah, it's not
And then
really.
you can go into the other ships and
Mm.
see.
They even have suggestions for different awards you can make too, or status stuff. But it's like,
Klingon Starship, Klingon Starship. Klingon
or you can add
Starship,
a
Klingon
personal
Prey.
trait. What if you can pick something to add to yourselves, not just the ship?
Well, some of the personal traits actually have a benefit.
What
No,
kind of?
they're all role play.
They're all role.
Traits are
Oh,
pure
yeah.
role play.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it says that resist toxins and diseases.
Yeah.
But then again, we've already had episodes where we acting on diseases.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Right.
we're okay, less tolerant to cold. Okay, we just put on a heavy coat. We're fine.
Yeah.
It's like it's not really that much of an issue.
Yeah.
Right.
Or just not spend it on anything and it just goes away because you didn't earn. You had tons of opportunity too. I rolled 6 dice, and you
Yeah.
only got 3 below your reputation. So
How about just Old Faithful? If something happens,
Fellowship.
we can count on maybe some role play thing to help get us through.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Old Faithful for
or
the ship.
reliable or something
Yeah.
like that.
mm-hmm.
Actual redundant system.
Yeah, we need to pick a redundant system while we're.
True.
I thought
Just
we
saying
already
things.
Did
It's,
we?
it's
It was
blank.
not written down.
Oh.
I did not care what it was apparently.
Yeah, this suggests that the Romulans, even though it suggests changing the Orion stats to Romulans, suggesting that the Orions would be a recurring villain to establish dominance in the neutral zone. It's like, that's Romulans.
Yeah.
Alright, what's our rugged system?
Structure?
I mean, we haven't really hit structure that often. I think either shields
I
or
don't know,
weapons.
But the last hit, all of them on structure?
Well,
Well, on them.
redundant systems wouldn't work for shields.
That's right.
Oh,
It's
no.
up communications, engine, structure, weapons, sensor, computers.
Okay.
What do we not want to go down? Structure doesn't sound so bad to me.
True. I mean, I guess there's structure weapons then. But obviously, we put so much emphasis on. Okay, we can't keep shooting unless we
You
have
did
weapons.
roll a 20 for that structure damage, that weapon damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 18 to 20's weapons is
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah. Not saying that 20 counts as like
Yeah.
Yeah.
candy roll,
Mhm.
but no.
So, redundant structure or redundant weapons?
I don't think weapons would be more important.
One
But
shooting
if we
and
blow
one.
up, then we blow up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to waste time trying to redo your weapons in order to.
So what does that get us? It just makes it one easier to fix them?
You just declare it fixed
Oh,
for
okay.
a minor action.
Alright. Yeah, I guess weapons.
Okay.
I mean, the other thing, in that case, shields would be good. Okay.
Shields are not a system.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
It's starting to make more and more sense as we go.
It's still it's not that agreeable in
Yeah.
terms of how it works. I think it's a lot more straightforward in other games. I haven't really read much of Starship Combat and Starfinder, but I
Right.
imagine they did a much better job.
What about Lewis dimensions? I'm kidding.
That was so cool, man.
Psychedelic. Yeah.
Out there,
We-
definitely.
We're hopeful for Windows guys to send us whenever the updated edition of that is.
Yes, we will attempt to play it.
I tease it.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay.
So-
Nope.
All in all, better than last week, right?
Yeah, it was a
More exciting?
Yes.
voice, yeah.
Yes.
Thither, thither.
Till next time. Happy
Happy
gaming.
gaming.
Bye-bye.
Bye.